Get ready for the action, because we are kicking things off with the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the San Antonio Spurs game summary from May 4th, 2026. We break down every critical moment from this intense matchup, looking at the final scores and the key performances that defined this pivotal game in the Western Conference semifinals.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we have huge news regarding Minnesota Timberwolves All-Star Anthony Edwards. We dive deep into how this 6'4" guard managed to expedite his rehabilitation and get cleared to play in the series opener against the San Antonio Spurs, even after hyperextending his left knee. We talked to Coach Chris Finch about the decision and what it means for the Timberwolves' playoff push. Now we shift focus to the broadcast details for this massive playoff clash. We tell you exactly where you can watch the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the San Antonio Spurs Game 1 on USA and Canada, covering NBC, Peacock, NBA TV, and Sportsnet, plus all the local radio options for fans everywhere. And finally, we wrap up with a look at the incredible spirit driving the San Antonio Spurs. We explore the story of a dedicated Spurs fan who has been face painting for 19 years and made her own custom glitter, showing us the contagious playoff energy that San Antonio runs on. Don't miss the rest of the action. Stay tuned right here. The Minnesota Timberwolves faced the San Antonio Spurs in an NBA matchup on Monday, May 4th, 2026, scheduled for 9:30 p.m. ET. This game represented a significant contest between the two teams in the league's competitive landscape. Further details regarding the game summary, including final scores, player performances, and key moments from the contest, are pending further reporting. Minnesota Timberwolves All-Star Anthony Edwards has been cleared to play in Game 1 of the Western Conference semifinals against the San Antonio Spurs, returning 10 days after suffering a hyperextension of his left knee. Edwards' expedited rehabilitation allowed him to participate in the series opener, contrary to initial expectations that he would miss the first two games. Minnesota coach Chris Finch confirmed Edwards would be on a minutes restriction, but remained uncertain about whether the 24-year-old would start or come off the bench, praising his progress and excitement. Edwards was cleared to participate in team activities on Saturday and was upgraded to questionable on Sunday's injury report, fully participating in the morning shoot-around and cleared for pre-game workouts on Monday. San Antonio coach Mitch Johnson expressed optimism, stating, "It will be fun to compete against him. I'm glad he's playing." Johnson emphasized the caliber of Edwards, noting that a player at his level requires significant strategic consideration. Edwards sustained a bone bruise in addition to the knee injury on April 25 during Game 4 of Minnesota's opening round series against Denver. The Timberwolves had previously lost Dante DiVincenzo in Game 4 to a torn right Achilles tendon, but managed to win the subsequent two games against the Nuggets to advance. Finch reflected on the injury, stating, "We dodged a bullet when it happened. He's done an incredible job. Our medical staff has done an unbelievable job of getting him to this point, and he was super motivated by the fact that we were able to get that first series. I think that was kind of a little bit of an inspiration for him too, just gave him something to work towards." During the regular season, Edwards averaged 28.8 points, 5 rebounds, and 3.7 assists in 61 games, averaging 36.7 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds in 3 games against San Antonio this season. Meanwhile, the San Antonio Spurs were preparing to face Edwards in the series opener despite his uncertain status. Notable absences for the Spurs included Victor Wembanyama, who missed the opening game due to a left calf strain, averaging 34 points and 8 rebounds in 2 games against the Timberwolves. Rookie forward Carter Bryant was also unavailable due to a right ankle sprain during practice. Minnesota was also missing Io Dawsonmu due to right calf soreness. The Timberwolves entered the series 2-1 against the Spurs during the regular season. The NBA playoffs are heating up as the Minnesota Timberwolves prepare to face the San Antonio Spurs in a crucial matchup. This game is part of a busy slate of playoff action, with other significant games scheduled, including the Philadelphia 76ers against the New York Knicks, the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Detroit Pistons, and the Los Angeles Lakers battling the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Timberwolves versus Spurs game is set for May 4th, 2026, with tip-off scheduled for 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Streaming and broadcast options vary by region. In the USA, fans can watch Game 1 on NBC and Peacock, with radio coverage available through iHeartRadio, the Timberwolves app, and KFAN-FM 100.3. Canadian viewers can tune in via cable TV channels including NBA TV, Sportsnet, and TSN. For fans in India, NBA League Pass offers access, with potential viewing opportunities also available on the Star Sports Network or the Jio Hotstar app and website. Analysts are highlighting key statistical leaders for both the Timberwolves and the Spurs based on their previous playoff performances against the Denver Nuggets and Portland Trail Blazers, respectively. Potential starting lineups for both teams are also being analyzed, as both clubs aim to establish an early lead in this first-round series. San Antonio is buzzing with spirited energy as a dedicated Spurs fan demonstrates unwavering support for the team, embodying the vibrant spirit of the city. This individual has been a devoted Spurs supporter for 19 years and has a unique, long-standing connection to the fanbase through her work in face painting. Adding a personal touch to her devotion, she even crafts her own custom glitter. This passion culminated in a powerful display of support as the Spurs entered the playoffs, where she arrived fully prepared, adorned in vintage silver and black attire. This dedication mirrors the vibrant atmosphere San Antonio cultivates, blending the celebratory feel of fiesta with an undeniable, glittery energy that is contagious. The sentiment expressed is a rallying cry for the team, signaling a powerful display of Spurs Nation pride as the team competes in the NBA playoffs.